I grew up in a farming community, but my family moved into that farming community when I was young. And I was always very aware that we were not from that farming community. I've realized that a lot of what has shaped my own sense of trying to create spaces for people to connect, like a desire to build community, I think really stems from those early experiences of feeling like I didn't belong, but also experiencing people inviting me in. Many of the events that we do, I intentionally put myself as a greeter, and that's because I want to welcome people into that space. I want to connect them to other people. You know, there are other roles that I could take, but that's a role that I really want because I think that's so crucial for feeling like you belong in a space. You know, one of the coalitions that we work with has been experimenting with holocratic forms of governance, meaning where it's decentralized and less hierarchical in terms of how they make decisions. And as I was discovering that they were exploring these ideas, it was really great to be able to connect them with a different coalition that was a little bit further along, only a few months further, but a few months further along in exploring holacracy as, you know, as a governance principle, and to, you know, give them that opportunity to kind of chat, to learn. I think that's been a joy of doing this work across the different communities where we're doing Prosperamos Juntos Thriving Together. Is the opportunity to support people learning from one another. Yeah, I've been thinking a lot lately about hope as action rather than fuzzy optimism. I think hope is when disagreement or a different perspective is offered, to honor and respect that difference. I think that people leaning into shared decision making rather than, you know, heroic, you know, individual actions is hope. I think that believing in oneself and trusting the group to make a good decision, I think that's hope. And I think those could all happen in a sequence, or they could each be individual. But I think, you know, those are all at a very basic level, especially again with the national landscape that we have at the moment. That's hope for me, is getting to the basics of how we respect one another and develop trust to collaborate on things that really matter.